Bakersfield is kind of on the way.
No, Los Angeles. That's on the way.
Well, where at? Where's the drop off?
God dang, looks like it's freaking in. It's like literally like right next to the dot of Los Angeles.
Oh, in the center of Los Angeles.
So that's actually going through LA, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I got. Frozen vegetables. To sell goods.
That's
might as
it.
well because yeah.
All right. Well,
might as well.
Keep going,
right?
then.
That's all I can do. Wait, what do you mean keep going? Do it or don't?
Oh, I mean, if you want to do it, yeah, you can. We can stop off in LA.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Taking
you
along for the trip.
And we'll get out of here.
Where's the trailer at? Never mind. I probably still have to go to the thing.
Yep, you do.
ATS props. Not props, but it's kind of like I wish I could just take it and just then go. I mean,
just
I
be
get
like,
it. It's part of the
auto call ahead and auto tell them you want the load.
Auto tell them you want the load, everybody. Oh man, put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah. Put a lot of things on a t-shirt.
Go ahead.
That's it. Put that on a t-shirt.
Go on.
All the t-shirt says is put a lot of things on the t-shirt.
There it is. Marketing gene. I was going a little fast there.
Yeah.
Going a little slower. Oof, there we go.
You'll be the first person to rip off the kingpin.
I just got to look. I use my mirrors more, essentially. I just got to get more acquainted with using my mirrors.
Yeah. And that's
And
why I'm
that's
still in a day
essentially
cab, to be honest, is because the rear view does come in handy. When you, like, with that trailer, it's not going to come in handy.
Right,
with
because
mine, it will.
It's a full-size trailer without any visual.
Oh, that is cool.
What?
You're hauling a 53-foot reefer.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Talking about the same thing?
I don't, probably not.
Hashtag Polecats Reefer.
Yeah.
Now I got to take a picture. Thanks, Bugs. while I'm driving, let me just take a selfie. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
You took a selfie.
No, I'm not taking a selfie. I'm taking a picture. Yeah, as you're behind me. Lol.
Jesus Christ.
Lol on you. So much lol. Hold on real quick. Oh,
well,
the Ashcrop sign.
I guess I'll do the same then.
Ashcrop sign is actually kind of cool at that angle, but I want to get another picture like this. Like a badass.
So we're going to need thumbnails.
Thumbnail McCrab legs.
That's probably the
Everybody knows the slogan.
No.
Except for you, Bugs.
Nobody knows the slogan. Nobody wants to know the slogan.
Sunshine Scraps.
There we go.
All right.
That's a good photo. All right. Let's go.
Back to the real world. It's coming at you.
But yeah, you're hauling a 53-foot refrigerated trailer.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's got the classic Sunshine Scrap logo on the side.
Sunshine Scrap.
Sunshine Scraps.
Jesus Christ.
You know what happens if you mix them all up and you make them into a Scrabble? You get Scrapples. Nah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Let that sit with you.
Yep.
For a little bit.
Okay.
Let that simmer.
Sure.
Oh, this is weird. This is like literally like a just turn.
Like a dead end turn, left
dead
only.
End turn,
yeah.
just turn at like 50 miles an hour. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
Get
don't
on
pull
the
a
highway.
polecat and flip your truck.
Man, I don't know. It's freaking polecat. Okay, by the way, do you have as many active way stations as the game would make you think you do?
Yes.
Okay. Cool to know. We have way stations in Pennsylvania, but like none of them are active anymore, really. Like I know that sounds weird, but like I guess it's just not done anymore to the extent that it used to be. Like a lot of them have been turned into like rest stop-ish things. We don't have to go to that way station, do we?
Only if it pops up and tells you.
It didn't. Okay. So
yeah, you're good.
But yeah, a lot of them have been turned into like faux rest stations, kind of, or like, yeah, they're just not. I don't know. It's odd because you seem to have a lot of rest station, or not rest stations, but where'd you go?
I'm behind you.
Oh yeah, you are. Oh, you're just not on my mini map, which I haven't turned off yet, even though I have my other map in my thing. Looking like an idiot.
I'm doing 55.
Yeah,
we have a lot of way stations around here. It's a quite common thing to be called in. I mean, one of my buddies is a trucker, and he gets called in almost every single time when he goes by. About, I don't know, like a 50-50 chance you're going to get called in.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I know that the icon on my dash was like when I got cruise control engaged, and it's doing the slow. It's like not slowing down, but it's like keeping the speed. It's restricting, I guess.
Oh, yeah, it's keeping you from going over. The retarder's kicking in.
Yeah, the retarder's kicking in. But at the same time, it was like my retarder was stuck on, essentially.
Yeah, I've had that issue
I was
too.
just driving around, so it's just, is it an ATS thing or is it a multiplayer thing?
I think it might be an ATS thing because I had it happen to me in single player.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if it's a bug or if it's a legitimate truck thing that
Actually happens.
we're doing something wrong with the cruise control. It's very possible.
Maybe.
Like I said in the single player that I did today.
Yeah.
I mean, today, but
right.
to this will be a week ago. I'm trying to drive better. I'm trying to control the truck a little bit more because ATS actually allows you to float the gears. You don't actually have to use the clutch.
Yeah.
Which is a very difficult thing to do.
Yeah.
Pretty difficult because you literally have to match the revs with the shifter. So, and it's all by feel. Really, when you're driving a real truck, it's by feel, and you can't. There's no vibration in your shifter, so you can't actually feel when the engine's ready to receive the gear. So you're
essentially doing it based off sound, and sound is not very easy in this game, to be honest.
No, not really. So I'm trying to drive better. I want to get to the point where I can float gears, but I'm just not there yet.
Yeah, it's like
also the years of driving ETS2 with having to use the clutch. You didn't ever have a chance to practice it. So I've been practicing it a little bit, but man, it's tough.
Yeah, I can imagine. That's like I don't know, maybe it was my dad that said like, I think he said one time he had a clutch go and he just freaking drove the car for a little bit, like on the rest of the trip without the clutch. And I'm like, I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Like we also too, I think in terms of in real life, we take for granted that like we have synchronized gears.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the only gear that's non-synchronized is usually reverse in most cars. Like, more expensive cars, they have synchronized reverse, too. But like, regular gearboxes, usually reverse is not synchronized. So that's why you get that. If you ever hear it, if you're not a manual driver, or if you are a manual driver, and you go and you come out of, first or whatever, and you go and you switch over and you go put it in reverse, that's why you'll get that gear will, like, you'll literally grind it because it's not synced with the rest of the gears. But that's turning right here.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know. It's we take for granted. Like, what was I watching? I was watching something on YouTube where guy was driving like an old F100 with 3 on the tree. That's something that doesn't exist anymore. By the way, I didn't look at all. I just came out onto this lane. Don't worry about that.
You're clear. You're good.
Yeah, I'm clear. Thanks. Thanks for calling it. Oh God. But yeah, 3 on the tree and like non-synced. So it was like,
God damn.
I can't imagine. Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm happy that I can drive a regular manual or standard, whatever you want to call it. But we don't even understand. Like, we're at the end. We've learned the end of what manual driving is.
For the most part, yeah, I would definitely.
We did not experience what manual driving was.
By taking this? What the hell is this? Oh yeah, I am doing this.
Yep. Yeah, we didn't learn manual driving when it was like at its prime and
30.
Oh, this is weird. I've never taken this before.
This is odd to me because I don't usually see something like this in IRL.
Yeah, this is strange. This is a weird exit ramp.
I don't know if it's 2. Is that 2 lanes technically? Yeah, I guess it is.
I think it is. Yeah.
Even though they're not marked, and I've got a green light. There's a
candy cane truck.
Peppermint. I was about to say peppermint candy cane, but it can be any type of candy cane.
I got the red light.
You know what they say.
But yeah, so yeah, we haven't even learned is like 3 on the tree and it's just, wow. That's some crazy shifting. If you know how to do that, that's respect.
And I think too
holy shit.
that like it was not that long ago that those were still like the manual gearbox. The manual gearbox, I mean, it took a lot longer to like improve upon it. Also, too, we didn't think about like, well, what do we know better out there? Like we came out with the automatic transmission, but the automatic transmission usually was always simple. Hell, you got to think up until like the mid 2000s, most cars were still like 3-speed automatic, like or 3-speed with like overdrive, essentially. Like it took a while for the automatic transmission to improve to the point where I think it was mid 2000s where the automatic transmission most of the time was better with fuel economy because the computer knew better how to shift and where to shift to save you gas mileage.
At first, automatics were not good.
Oh no, not at all.
People were like, screw automatics.
I had an automatic car from the 80s at one point. Oh, it was the worst.
Oh, I bet.
Worst at shifting. The timing was always utterly horrible.
Where'd you go when you got to this other light?
I hung a right.
Okay.
Sorry that I did not wait up for you.
That's all right. I was just trying to. My GPS telling me to take a left.
Oh yeah.
Where am I going?
I'm just down here to dropping off, not too far. I'm using my engine.
Can I also say that I love right turn on red?
Oh yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that that's in the game.
Your state's the same as ours, right? Like you can turn right on red unless otherwise posted.
Yep.
Yeah, which is, in my opinion, a good state thing.
Oh yeah.
Like the fact that there's states out there that don't have any ability to turn right on red, I'm like, doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no. Or it's the same thing with like lane splitting with motorcycles. Yeah. Why it's only legal in California makes no sense to me. Why any other state has not adopted it yet? Because the statistics have proven that it's safer. Yeah, sure. You might get into an accident if you're riding your motorcycle in between lanes and somebody's changing lanes, but think about it as you're sideswiping a car doing around the same speed that you're doing compared to a car rear-ending you when you're dead stopped.
Yeah, that's very true.
Because if I was on a motorcycle, I would much rather get sideswiped doing 20 if the driver's doing 10. I would much rather have that happen compared to sitting at a dead stop in traffic and have somebody rear-ending me, because you're not. That's a bad wreck.
Right, yeah, I agree.
And it helps congestion, keeps traffic flowing. There's one less car sitting in a line.
Oh, damn.
It just keeps the motorcycles flowing. It promotes more people to want to ride motorcycles. So it gets less cars out on the road. So it's just
overall a good thing. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's a beneficial thing. I just don't know why other states haven't adopted it.
The only thing I can say, so I can't say for a bunch of the other states, but I can say, I could probably say the same thing for I could say a different thing for mostly flat states. Mostly flat states, it makes sense to adopt a policy like that. Is this good enough? No, I gotta look at my outside camera. I don't have a clue where I'm at. Oh my god, I'm parked I'm in another trailer.
Okay.
I'm in another trailer 100%. 100 line, trailer emoji. Okay.
Oh.
That should be good.
God, those speed bumps.
Oh yeah, they're freaking horrible. You feel them through the wheel rough. Too. Like, what? Oh, so many backup beepers. There we go. Perfect. That actually didn't go too bad.
Oh, nice. You got it already?
Yep, I'm dropping it off. I actually was fine. I pulled in at the right angle, away, and then I drove it through a trailer at one point with the back of my trailer. But other than that, not too bad.
I just destroyed one trailer, so it's all good.
It's okay. Let me see if I have anything Los Angeles to... Carlsbad, everybody.
Currently where I'm heading.
Yes, I do.
Be there at... Oh, I have plenty of time. Not a rush delivery or anything.
Let me see if there's another one. I do. I just got to go over to HMS.
Let's do it.
Which, that's north.
Let's do it.
Okay, you have time?
I got my delivery. Currently, I'm expected to get there. My GPS is saying ETA is 7:34 p.m. And I don't even need to show up at the yard. The earliest is 1:22 a.m. is what they're expecting me tomorrow morning.
Okay,
so
that works.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
Let's go. Gotta turn right out here. But okay, so what I can say for my state is we have way too many visibility issues. Meaning, if you made lane splitting legal, essentially, you would have to make lane splitting, it would have to be a sign, right? Like we have signs on one-way road, or I'm sorry, two-way roads where there's single lanes of traffic going both ways.
Mm-hmm.
We have those signs that are you can pass in this zone, or you can not pass in passing now is now not legal. We have too many problems, even on the highway, for instance, with visibility around corners / mountainous areas. We have way too many issues with that.
Right.
And I'm not gonna say, we obviously don't have as much of a traffic issue as California in a lot of ways because our our highways are not nearly as huge, but and I'm assuming California. I mean, we're playing ATS and we're in California. They have a lot of tractor trailer traffic, but we have like our major interstates are tractor trailer traffic. So like, I'm not trying to say that's another reason, but it kind of is. Like, if you only have 2 lanes and it's all tractor trailer traffic, God, that's hard to say.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
So they're driving side by side? They're not all lined up?
It's not that they're always driving side by side, but like if a tractor trailer wants to pass, they are. And because of the way, if like you're in a 2-lane, if you're in a 2-lane highway going 2 lanes going both ways, we're taking this scenic route that we did that one night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, are you coming with?
I'm stuck at a light.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it's 15 miles an hour, too. It's ridiculously slow. It's this scenic route.
15 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, but then it puts you on the highway? Maybe we're not taking... Oh, we're not taking that other scenic route. There is a legit scenic route.
Yeah.
We're getting on
that was by Santa Cruz.
Yeah. We're getting onto the highway, like... Yeah. But... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if you have like a 2-lane out here, and the 2 lanes, one goes to one highway and one goes to another, like there's a... Why does it say info official TS3 server at the bottom? Oh, that's because my stuff's working.
Yeah.
It's just odd to see. I don't know. Yeah, it's just there's too many, I don't want to say variables here, but there's a lot of variables and a lot of like, it's so hard. We're also stupid in the sense that we freaking allowed motorcyclists to ride without helmets, which...
yeah, that's not a
because
good
they
law.
wanted it. It's like...
That's not a good law.
Yeah. So while you have a law that can potentially make people unsafe in that aspect, we have a law that allows anybody to ride around without a helmet, and a lot of people in emergency rooms and stuff have firsthand seen what riding without a helmet, or hell, morgues have seen.
Yeah, it's
like,
just...
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know. I don't
like,
get it.
I see people out here, obviously you have to wear a helmet, but I see people with t-shirts and no gloves and jeans and tennis shoes, but they have a helmet, and I'm like, you're still not protected.
Yeah, that doesn't... I don't... Yeah, correct.
Oh, fuck a duck.
You got stuck in another red
ticket.
God. Oh, you went through.
I made it. That was a super late yellow. But yeah, so it's just... I don't know. There's certain people out there that just think that it's not going to happen to them, but with motorcycles, it's not a matter of if you're going to crash, it's when. So, you know, and I've had plenty of people that I know that have been like, I wrecked once going slow speeds without a jacket, and I have worn a jacket every single time since then, because the ground will eat your skin. Yep. That's all it does. It eats your skin, whether you're doing 20 miles an hour or 80.
Well, technically, just take the... Oh, shoot. It goes to 30. Just take the carpet burn thing, like of like you skinning, like just sliding onto carpet and it burning like a layer of skin essentially off of your knee or something.
Yeah.
Take that and put that on pavement, like it's like a cheese grater that just eats away at like
not good.
I don't get the fact that people think it's okay to not ride around with proper gear or what have you. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, fine, it's your right to. Right, like in PA, it's your right to ride without a helmet, but I still see a lot of people. It seems like there's a lot of people that don't wear helmets. Like there are a bunch of Harley Davidson guys like riding on. Now they can still get injured, but they're riding on big. I don't call Harley Davidson slow, but big cruising bikes.
Yeah.
While the people on
sport bikes,
like sport bikes and stuff, are usually wearing helmets, but they're usually doing the stupidest stuff too. So I don't know. It goes both ways. There's like there's a stupid motorcycle. I'm going over speed limit, whatever. Right, like there's a stupid motorcycle driver. There's a stupid guy that drives a little car that weaves in and out of traffic. There's always going to be idiots.
Those damn Miata owners.
Yeah, there it is.
God damn those Miatas.
There it is.
God, you see them on the road, you're like, you're an ass.
Oh wait, I don't want my left turn signal on there. I gotta go straight through here.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean,
what else does this pick up?
Yeah, it's everybody's choice what they want to do, but.
Yeah, but there's a certain thing of like what's safe, like what should you do to prevent the most damage to yourself, essentially.
Yeah,
that's my big thing.
I've seen, and the thing is, it's the worst thing ever when you roll through and you see a motorcycle accident.
Oh yeah, you don't know if that person's alive or not.
Yeah, it's just a terrible thing. It's just such a terrible sight. And I've seen, multiple people go down and, I mean, a good example is I knew somebody that went down, rode for many years, never had a serious accident, was on the freeway and for whatever reason ended up going down and pretty much not ruin their life, but they're to the point where they had to have their left hand amputated. They've lost a lot of things that they had for the longest time, and it's just over a simple mistake. And all it takes is you can ride for 20 years and make a simple mistake, or the road conditions or anything. I mean, I've even had buddies that have had the oil, the drain plug on their bikes pop out, which on a certain bike is right in front of the rear tire. What do you have? Oil on your rear tire.
Oil slick. You oil slicked yourself, essentially.
Yeah.
You flip it around.
And luckily he was able to keep it up and not hurt himself, but it's that anything could happen. So it's like with something like that where you don't have the protection of a vehicle, I don't know. To me, it makes sense to just wear gear all the time.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
Obviously, if you live in an area, buy gear that fits that area too. Like California, I mean, it gets a little cold, but you're obviously going to want to spend some good gear, but that is breathable. Summer gear,
light,
stuff like that.
Something that's light in terms of how it breathes, but at the same time provides decent protection still.
Yeah. So just one of those things. But anyway, lane splitting, how all that started.
Yeah, I know.
I know there's a lot of states that are going through trying to get lane splitting legalized, and I think it should be, just because.
Right.
I mean, I've seen motorcycle accidents, but like I said, I've had cousins that have been in lane splitting motorcycle accidents, and they're they get a little banged up, but they're fine. It's much better than getting rear-ended by a car.
I think that's also too. It's one of those things. That's why road laws are usually state by state basis, and that's what makes sense. What makes sense to that area. It's right. Like your state's highway speeds are going to be decided based on the lanes of traffic and based on how much traffic needs to move through there.
True.
Right, like my highway speeds, as well as the maximum speed if it's not posted inside of rural areas for around here, it might be different than yours. I don't know. I don't
really go to rural areas, so.
Well, yeah, that's true too. There's completely different. Yeah, there's completely. Our states are completely different set up in a lot of those ways. But that's why, again, state by state basis usually for a lot of road rules because of exactly that. And I'm not saying if you're in Pennsylvania and you ride a motorcycle and you think that lane splitting would be beneficial, that's fine. I'm not.
Contact your local official.
Yeah, contact your local lane splitting official, and he'll
lanesplitters.com.
Oh god, lanesplitters.com. Too close to Polecat's log splitters.
Whoa. Polecat's log splitters. That changed up a little bit.
Well, you gotta have a log cutter and then you gotta have a log splitter.
So you cut it and then you split it. That's terrible.
Well, that's what Polecat does.
Probably the worst thing you've ever said. Pretty bad.
But I don't know. It just depends on your state and depends on all that jazz.
All that jazz,
everybody.
Good way to sum it up. Just depends on all that jazz.
It just depends on all that jazz.
That's what the government says. They're like, so what do you think about lane splitting in every state? It just depends on all that jazz.
Quote me on that.
Yeah. Like, okay.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah. Great.
Oh my gosh. Send that to Polecat. We'll do another one. Send him, and all that jazz. Polecat, how do you feel about lane splitting? Just ask him a bunch of questions that are completely out of nowhere about lane splitting.
That's great.
Ask him about his peppermint, or his
candy cane truck.
He'll know about that though, but ask him about his candy cane truck. And what did we even want them to ask him about? Oh, ask him how his candy cane truck will use fertilizer to its benefit. Because that doesn't even make sense.
That doesn't make sense.
But that's how I'll keep all the candy canes warm. Like, how do you serve candy canes? You know what I'm saying?
You just give them to me. I don't think you...
Well, I don't want warm candy canes, but I also don't want cold candy canes, because cold candy canes could be even worse. Like, it could be even harder. You know what I mean? Like, frozen candy canes.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine that? Oh.
That would suck.
Then again, though, when they do those candy cane like cookies, those are pretty good.
Candy cane cookies? What?
Well, okay, it's not candy cane cookies. Like candy cane brittle. You know, like peanut brittle.
Brittle.
Yeah, they do like candy cane brittle. I'm gonna start a competing truck that doesn't do candy canes, but does candy cane brittle.
Great.
That'll
be a good
I'm
business.
putting him out of business.
Yeah, you better come to California then. Otherwise, that competition really isn't going to be much.
That's very true.
Oh, I got this competition around here that sells candy cane brittle. Oh, really? Where's that at? Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Good.
It's not gonna
I'll never see that.
Yeah, good point. Oh, look at that pink truck.
Jesus.
There it is.
So pink.
Highlighter pink.
The most pink I've ever seen.
You know what I can't wait for? I know it sounds really dumb considering we just got out of like Europe and having those trucks, but I do want to see the modern Volvos in here.
Oh, yeah. The VNLs?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
100%.
I still cannot wait for the Freightliner Cascadia.
Yep.
God, that's my favorite truck, and I want it.
Yeah.
And I know some people are like, oh, Freightliners are shit. Well, just your opinion. I mean, I really don't dislike any company. I I drive a Peterbilt now, but I'm not against a Kenworth. I'm not against Freightliner. I don't know, for some reason, at least in my area, what I see is Cascadias. That's pretty much like the majority of truck traffic out here is the Freightliner Cascadia.
Oosh.
And then, of course, you see the occasional, like, really awesome truck. You are drunk.
Don't worry about it.
I'm calling you in.
Don't worry about it.
Get a license plate number on this guy.
I'll give you a license plate number.
181.
Go ahead.
I got a guy drunk driving.
Why are there no police cars? And
He's southbound on the 5.
I'll give you a southbound on the 5.
Heading towards Carlsbad.
Oh God, I am.
He's all over the road. I need backup.
Don't worry about it.
I need
you know what
backup.
else? Like, oh my God, I'm freaking riding that thing. I'm taking an exit.
Oh God, I just did that. Okay, there we go.
Oops, that's my horn, not my.
I just did that thing with my cruise control.
Oh shoot. Oh God, brakes, everybody.
Are you going right or
God.
left?
So, right.
Oh, I'm going left.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, kind of. I guess I don't. It doesn't really matter.
8BE. Ah, shit. 5 something.
Trying to get my plate.
Yeah.
Lol.
God damn it.
Lol. It doesn't even necessarily coincide with my truck.
Hey, they'll know.
Just saying.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll give us. What's your thing called? I forget already. I'll give Caltrans something to figure out.
Oh yeah, like there are the ones that are gonna pull you over.
Oh, yeah, good point.
The construction workers, they're gonna pull you over. Sir,
Pull it over,
we got
sir.
reports that you were swerving. That'd be the most ridiculous.
He's got a
thing.
stop sign. He's hitting you with it.
Yeah,
Ah, boy.
big stop sign on a pole.
Oh, speaking of it, they got a road work ahead sign.
Great, perfect.
But I'm pulling into the place before them. Joke's on them. They're not gonna stop me. I don't think we're gonna stop me anyways. But
Jesus Christ, there's a car outside that for the past 2 days they've been starting. Every time they start it, it's the worst belt squeal I've ever heard. It doesn't even sound like a belt squeal.
Oh, it's just constant.
It sounds like somebody just, I honestly don't know
killing
what it
something.
is.
Killing something.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Yeah. The most common truck out here would probably be the Volvo VNLs.
Really?
And old style trucks. So
Yeah. You get the occasional like owner operator that has a really nice, personal truck, but all the company trucks out here are Cascadias.
Oh, nice. My drop off is one of those construction zones where it's just a drop off, like literally at the end of a dugout thing.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So I'm literally pulling up straight and gonna put it in reverse and back it up in there.
That's cool. I've never gotten that one before.
I haven't gotten it either yet. But then again, I haven't been driving as much as you.
Yeah.
I don't even need to use cheat cam here, but I am because it's a cool view. So.
Whoa. I'm delivering at a winery.
Oh, that's interesting.
There's like vineyards and everything over here.
Oh.
That's awesome.
At Bugs Vineyard.
Yeah. Bugs' Vineyard. Totally. That's what I'm going to do with my life.
See? You
Make
talked about
wine.
Your dream.
Yeah. That's my dream.
Talked about your
I don't even
dream,
know
everybody.
what the process consists of.
Go ahead.
I'm just stomping on grapes. I'm like, is this wine?
Is this wine, everybody?
I don't know how it works.
Stomping on grapes.
I stomp on grapes and I leave it in a barrel for 20 years. I'm like, is this wine?
You figured out how to make a wine, everybody.
There you go. Boom.
Barrier Winery.
Barrier Wineries.
Oh, that's a terrible name.
That's 100% a real thing. I can guarantee you that.
Is, and that's something that they're your sponsor. So
at Bay Area Wineries.
At Bay Area Wineries. Don't. If that's not there, it's going to be created now.
God.
Oh man,
it's got to be there.
Hey, all right.
Oh, my drop off was pretty easy.
Ooh, Shamadevi.
Boom, done.
I'm about to hit that. I was kind of almost about to hit that.
Disconnected.
Disconnected, everybody.
Everything's good.
So light to drive around with no loads in my truck.
Yep. Well, we should probably find a place to look for a place to rest.
Yes.
Probably inside Carlsbad. Oh yeah, there's a. You see on the highway, there's a rest stop.
On the highway, there's a rest stop. Hold on a second. Oops, shoot.
Yeah.
My engine brake.
On
Don't
the
want to do it. Give me a second here. Oh, yeah. So if I hop on the highway and then which one's yours, though? It doesn't matter.
I'm going to go southbound.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, too. Oh, yeah, that's right. We came from... Yeah, we're good. Yep. Oh, shoot. Red light.
Yeah, so we'll go southbound and pull into that truck stop and park them up there.
Park them up, everybody. Park them up.
Park them up.
Who says that?
Truckers.
Nobody says that.
Ask the truckers.
Hashtag ask the truckers.
Ask the truckers.
Pretty
sure somebody says park them up.
I was about to say, you can send me your questions, but this is going to come out so far after don't.
Yeah.
Nobody send me any more questions. If you do send me your
questions, you want to send questions
after this, I will just answer them just in general, like on Twitter or on Facebook, but don't send me your questions for a Q&A that I did like a week ago or 2 weeks ago.
Q&A.
Don't send it.
So hashtag AST Q&A at DMH Creative.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
If you have any questions, anything, literally anything, you can ask him and he'll answer
everything. And don't do it because time has already passed. If you just want to ask me general questions,
passed. You can definitely still get your questions in. Just make sure you write them.
Write him. Write
them in.
Oh, I see you.
Yeah. Make sure you write them down.
Freaking doing way faster than I should. And I'm not looking if there's anybody on the highway. There we go. We're good. Actually, I did use my side view mirror that time.
That's why it's good to have the hood mirrors.
Yeah, well, we're not all as rich as you are, Bugs.
Seems legit. You got more money in this game than I do.
Just because I have $1 billion.
You got like $1 billion. I have like 100 million.
By the way, I'm doing 80. So there's that.
That's pretty messed up.
I get to the rest stop in like no time. Oop,
you just disappeared. You're so far ahead and so fast. You just disappeared.
Thank you. Some people call me the Flash.
Oh yeah, I
Flash.
bet they do.
McJubies.
I bet they do.
Oops, I shouldn't have pulled in this way.
Why?
Don't worry about it. I'm against all the things.
Oh. What are you doing?
Where's
the rest area?
I'm doing. I think
this is the rest
area. It's got those little vent things.
This is weird.
Oh, this is resting place, but you are not tired right now. There it is. It's got those little vent things that you can hook up and ventilate.
Shit, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Didn't even know that. Wow.
I think some of those places too provide power and something else, so then you can
that's really cool.
Hook up and power.
So you can leave your truck going.
Yeah, or they have a power thing so you can actually just plug in power, so then you don't have to worry about running a truck. I don't know.
This is a good picture. I'm gonna grab a picture of this.
I'll give you a picture.
This is pretty cool. I have not seen this in the game yet.
It's a pretty cool rest stop.
This is pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, American Truck Sim multiplayer. We'll definitely be doing this more often, and hopefully with more people.
That's messed up.
Well, yeah, hopefully anybody other than Zach. I mean, geez,
it was pretty bad. Really messed up.
I think I'm just going to delete all this footage. So.
I don't doubt it. Might as well
nobody will see this, but if you do, hope you enjoyed.
If you do,
thanks for watching.
Tweet us at Twitter that you enjoyed.
Remember to do all those things on Twitter and ask Zach all your questions.
Hashtag never forget. Hashtag Bugs Q&A. Bugs will be taking questions for a Q&A that was recorded while we did this episode. I know that kind of breaks logic and time, but Bugs has assured me off recording that he can do this because he's a time
because
lord.
Definitely everything that I've said for the past hour and a half has not been recorded.
Correct.
Okay.
This is all recorded after the fact.
Oh yeah.
We did this all post. Our conversations might not be related at all because we recorded them separately, drove separately, did everything separately. This is just if it ends up overlaying perfectly.
We're taking 2 single players and just mash them up.
Yeah, call it single player DLC.
Yep, perfect. Hope you enjoyed.
Hope you enjoyed, everybody.
Peace.
7 hours of ATS.